Hey y'all, it's me, Slay by Jordan. And the company I'll be working with today is Wiggins Hair. They sent me over a 613 lace front wig in the straight texture. It is 22 inches and it is 200% density. Inside the packaging, you'll receive 2 new wig caps. You'll also receive a satin bag, and your wig will come in a separate plastic bag. You will also receive some information cards and other vital information. Once again, this is a 13 by 4 lace front wig, and it does come with a full 13 by 4 lace. So the lace on the side is also 4 inches. You know, sometimes these companies, they give you like only 2-inch parting space on the sides, but you get the full 13 by 4 frontal on this wig. It also does in fact come pre-plucked. And when I tell y'all this is the best 613 wig I have dealt with, hands down, like no lie, it is definitely bomb. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and color the roots. So what I'm doing is separating the frontal part from the tracks in the back. And we're going to color the roots. Today we'll be using our Clairol Textures and Tones, I think 2N, which is a dark brown if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, dark brown. And we're just gonna mix that up. We actually poured the activator, not the activator, developer from the bottle into our applicator bowl, and we also poured the color in the bowl. We mixed it around using our applicator brush, but we're going to apply it with our comb. And the reason we use the comb is because we don't want to get any color on the lace. And with this trick, with applying the color with the comb, I promise you, you won't get any color on the lace. You literally just put down the comb and comb the hair. Like, it's so simple, y'all. And I learned this from my friend Natalia Janae here on YouTube, so you guys go check out her channel. But yeah, this trick with coloring is like so perfect because you literally don't get any color on the lace. And I'm just gonna do that for the entire frontal, and we're gonna come back when it's time to rinse it out.
We just wanna make you go psycho. Put $100,000 in the Bible. I took the game with my eyes closed. Eyes first before the emotion. Eye contact on my torso. Me and boy dipping in the torso. I ain't even taking on torso. Rushing this fire, I'm also. Young kitty died on the floor, so she broke my heart to the core, so I guess we all gotta grow. I'm just an icon living. So we can live on this rich, just did it. In a few for 5 minutes. I'm smart in the business. I'm going straight to the top of the road. You should just drill a big ticket slow. When we get up, then you know where to go. We can drill a drill in the wall. Damn, look the yellow ones.
And as you can see, there is absolutely no color on that lace. Now I'm going to proceed to rinse it out. I left that color on for about, let's see, you'll leave it on at least 30 minutes after you finish applying it to the last section, and then you'll be perfectly fine. So you definitely want to rinse the wig flat at first, because if you let that dye trickle down the length of the hair, it will put a little tint on your blonde hair, and you don't want to do that, especially when you want a very cool tone color like gray that we're doing today. So please be careful with that. Now we're going to go ahead and shampoo the hair, focusing primarily on the part that we colored. You definitely want to shampoo twice to make sure like all that color is gone. I only shampooed once because I'm lazy, but please shampoo twice. That way you don't have any like color running down, messing up your final color in the end. And now for that perfect gray color, we're going to be using the watercolor method. We're going to fill our bucket up with hot water, and we're going to be using Adore Titanium. Adore Titanium is my favorite color for that icy gray look. You would definitely need 2 bottles. But I only had 1 bottle of titanium, so after I do this first dip, the second dip will be with Adore Platinum, which they are about the same color, but Adore Platinum has more blue undertones in it. So yeah. After I put that titanium in the water and I mixed it around, I just put half the bottle in there first. And then I'm dipping it in and out. With gray, you want to do a little color at a time, because too much color in the water, it'll turn your hair like that bluish gray. And we weren't trying to go for that today. When I want a blue gray, I'll use Adore Blue Black. But when I want gray, like, like silvery, gray, I just use titanium or platinum, but I prefer titanium. So after I finished using that whole bottle of titanium and I dipped the wig in and out, it still wasn't gray enough. So I dumped that bucket out and I filled another bucket up with hot water. And now we're gonna use the platinum. And we're just gonna do the same thing, add a little bit in at a time till we get to that perfect color that we want. Please take your time with your dyeing wigs. I know with the watercolor method, we all just want to dip the wig in there and be done. But when you want your color to come out right, you have to take your time. As you can see, I dip it out, look at it, I may let it sit a little bit, just do what you have to do to get the perfect shade that you want to get. But make sure you take your time. We are not in a rush. And as you can see, that gray color is perfect. It's not too blue. It's like that perfect icy gray. Like, yes, it came out bomb. So after that, I did put some conditioner on there, and then we just rinsed it right on out. So me, my best friend Diamond Shay, I know y'all haven't seen her in a while, but moving along, we're gonna use the Ruby Kisses, the R12. We're gonna use the darkest one, and we're just gonna put that all over her bald cap, and we're also gonna put that on the inside of the wig. This is gonna better blend with her skin to give a better melt. It is so vital that you use your alcohol, 91% or 99% alcohol. Or if you have sensitive skin, to use Sea Breeze. You must thoroughly cleanse the skin before you apply your wig. Now, don't be scrubbing your skin with the alcohol, because that will irritate the skin. But you definitely do want to get that skin clean. And as you can see, I cannot talk. As you can see, I'm trying to show you that there was no dye on the lace. And this lace is very transparent. So although I'm going ahead and putting the foundation color on there now, after I install it, I will have to go back and add some more because my best friend is a chocolate woman. And this lace is super transparent. Like it is white. So yeah, if you are dark, you may want to use the lace tint, but y'all already know. I really don't be using lace tint like that. But lace tint does work. Lace tint does work. I just like to use makeup. And after we position the wig exactly where we want it to be, we're going to cut out those ear tabs carefully. Make sure you don't cut your client's ear. And then we're going to proceed to sew the wig down. If you don't want to sew the wig down, you can also secure your wig with the combs that come inside the wig and the adjustable strap in the back. I do use the adjustable strap in the back, but I also like to sew it down. I just like the most security possible because my clients like to leave their wigs on a little long term. But if you want to take your wigs on and off or do like a glueless method, you would definitely want to just use the combs and the adjustable straps in the back. But we will be using glue today, so she will be keeping this wig on for a while. And now we're going in with my favorite glue, period. Boho Active. We're going to do 4 layers. I just feel like 4 layers of boho active, that's like you cannot go wrong. Like it gives you the ultimate hold. And you want to make sure to make your wigs last longer, you want to make sure that you're actually applying the glue in front of the ball cap some, because if you just put it directly on the edge of the ball cap, it's not going to last, because when you sweat, that ball cap is going to lift some and it's going to try to start lifting the glue. So you need to put it on the actual skin, like directly on the skin. You need to lay your lace like directly on the skin instead of directly on the cap. That way your wig will last longer. I learned that over the time of doing laces that you need to apply the glue a little bit in front of the cap just to get the most out of your glue. And now I'm going to proceed to lay that lace down. And once we lay it down, we're going to go ahead and blow dry it. And just before I cut it, I am going to tie it down with the elastic band with the lace still on first. And then I'm going to blow dry the hair because the wig is still a little wet in the inside because I did color it the same day of her appointment. And once I get the actual hair dry, then I'm going to proceed to take the elastic band off, cut the lace off, and then we're going to put the elastic band back on. The elastic band just really helps with like the melting process. It really like helps your lace melt in. But you definitely want to make sure that the glue is secured to that lace first before you cut it off. So that's why I try to tie it down with the lace still on first for a little bit before I proceed to cut it directly off. And that'll help you too at home. And if you want to know what I sprayed on the hair before I blow dried it, that was Treseme's Keratin Smooth Heat Protectant Spray. I love it for like putting it on the hair before you blow dry. It just really helps smooth the hair out. And I'm just using my blow dryer and a iron paddle brush. We're just going to smooth that hair out as much as we can. So now that the actual hair is dry, we're going to proceed to cut our lace off with our eyebrow razor. And once we get done, you will see that there is a line of demarcation between the lace and her skin. So we're going to go back in with a darker shade of the Ruby Kisses. We're going to use the Ruby Kisses R16. And we're going to go in, we're going to tap that in on the lace just to make sure it blends better in with her skin. As I said before, this lace is super transparent and she's a chocolate woman. So you have to use what you have to use to get it to blend. And once we put that darker foundation shade on, we're going to spray our freeze spray over the lace. And we're going to tie it back down again with that elastic band to help it melt better into her skin and so that the lace becomes more undetectable.
What you call an icon living? Try to make a little mission, just did it. I love over 5 minutes. Whoa, we up to my independent. Want to make a movie independent. Trust independent. I need to build this to the vision. All the versions selling dirty. I'm about to clean them in the kitchen. Making money by the minute. I'm about to go away different. I am just an icon living. I am not a man, I'm a menace. It's wild, you can lie like a professor. I don't got the time to put you on a stretcher. I am real and still flexing. I am just an icon living. Start up, we can live with this shit, just did it. I stopped over 5 minutes. Whoa, I'm so hot, I can finish. Eyes first was before the award show. Icon tatted on my torso. Me and my wife dipping in the torso. I ain't even taking on torso. Damn. Last girl signed the divorce, so now I'm focused on me about the all blow. Just trying to make the whole crowd go. We don't know no one like you. Gold grills and you dance like Michael. No eyes, misfits, no typos. Look, wait, we just wanna make you go cycles. Put $100,000 in the Bible. I took the game with my eyes closed. Eyes first before the award show. Icon tatted on my torso. Me and my boy dipping in the torso. I ain't even taking on torso. Rush with this fire, I'm also. Young Katie died on the floor, so she broke my heart to the core, so I guess we all gotta grow. I'm just an icon living. Told her we can live with this shit, did it. In the room for 5 minutes. Up to my in the business. I'm going straight to the top of the road. You should just feel the big ticket slow. When we get up, then you know where to go. We can kill it, you're looking to go. Damn, look the yellow ones in the rifle. Me and her doesn't go circle. I ain't listen to the Bible. Wait, go keep this like Michael. I'm like a light bulb. I'm in a Nike. Want to make a movie independent. People trust independent. I need to be business to the vision. All you bitches selling dirty bitches. I'm about to clean up in the kitchen. Everything is money by the minute. I'm about to go away different. I am just an icon living. What you call an icon living? Try to make a little mission, just did it. I love over 5 minutes. Whoa, we up to my independent. Want to make a movie independent. Trust independent. I need to build this to the vision. All the versions selling dirty. I'm about to clean
So now I'm going to take my Slay by Jordan wax stick and my hot comb, and we're going to cover those tracks in the back because this is not a full lace wig. This is a lace front wig. So we're going to section off a piece of the back of the frontal. We're going to take our wax stick and wax it down and then hot comb it down. That way we can cover the tracks in the back. And I'm also going to use the same motion to put my part in place. We'll be doing a right side part today. So you can just watch as I lay everything down. I love laying the hair down with my wax stick and the hot comb. It's like the best thing to lay it down. I used to use mousse, but like I don't be having time for like the mousse to dry. Yeah, the wax stick and the hot comb is like definitely so vital. And my favorite hot comb of all time so far is this Kendra Boutique hot comb. It gets so hot and like y'all, it's so perfect. So right now I'm just cutting some layers in the hair because we will be doing some curls today. And when you want your curls to pop, you definitely need to cut your hair into some layers. It needs to have some type of cut just to give the hair flow, direction, movement, harmony, rhythm, period. And y'all, I love this 613 hair because it can take some high heat. Now y'all know usually with 613 hair, I tell y'all cut your irons down. But today I want to test it. I used like my highest heat and the hair was not doing anything. My color wasn't turning or anything. So yeah, I really love this Wiggins 613 wig. Like it's legit the best 613 wig like I have ever dealt with. Like for real. Like for real, y'all. And I didn't have to pluck this wig whatsoever, y'all. Can you all believe that? Like, y'all, I didn't have to pluck this wig at all. So today I didn't want a full head of baby hairs because it's already like gray hair with black roots. It's already a lot going on. I did not want a full head of baby hairs. So I'm just sectioning off two little thin pieces like by the arches of her eyebrows. And we're just gonna do two swoops today, just keeping it simple because like I said, we don't want too much going on. The hair is already black with it's already gray with black roots, so it's already a lot going on. So I don't want to do too much today. So we're just gonna hot comb those down, cut them down with the eyebrow razor, and then we're gonna swoop them into place using our Erica J fluff stuff foam. Like y'all, I love that foam for baby hairs because it really molds them into place. Then once we do that, we're gonna tie that hair down using our wrap strip, and then we're gonna proceed to curl the hair. Today, to curl the hair, we're gonna spray our Sebastian Shaper spray on the hair first, just to give the hair some texture because you cannot curl super silky straight hair and expect it to hold. It's not gonna happen. The hair needs to have some texture to it, so that's why we use the hairspray first. And then we're gonna curl it up using our Conair Rose Gold Titanium curling irons from Target, the 1-inch ones. And we're just gonna curl the hair away from the face.
We just wanna make you go cycles. Put $100,000 in the Bible. I took the game with my eyes closed. Eyes first before the award show. Icons had it on my torso. Me and boy dipping in the torso. I ain't even taking on torso. Rushing this fire, I'm also. Young kitty died on the floor, so she broke my heart to the core, so I guess we all gotta grow. I'm just an icon living. So don't we can live on this rich, just did it. In a few over 5 minutes. I'm smart in the business. I'm going straight to the top of the road. You should just drill a big ticket. When we get up, then you know where to go. You can drill a drill in the damn. Look the yellow ones in the rifle. Me and him about to go something. I'm listen in the Bible. Wait, don't keep this like Michael. Step out like a light bulb. Money in the Nike. Want to make a movie in a minute. Need new tricks in a minute. I need new business in a vision. All your bitches like that. I'm about to get up in the kitchen. Everything is really about a minute. I am just a icon living. like you. Old girls and you dance like Michael. No eyes, misfits, no typos. Look, wait. We just wanna make you go cycles. Put $100,000 in the Bible. I took the game with my eyes closed. Last verse before the award show. Eye contact on my torso. Me and boy dipping in the torso. I ain't even taking on torso. Rushing this fire, I'm also. Young kitty died on the floor, so she broke my heart to the core, so I guess we all gotta roll. I'm just an icon living. Told her we can live on this shit, did it. Interview for 5 minutes. That's why in the business. I'm going straight to the top of the road. You should just drill a big ticket. When we get up, there's nowhere to go. We can drill a in the road. Yeah. Look the yellow ones into a white one. Me and her about to go something. I'm listen in the Bible. Wait. Don't keep this like Michael. I'm like a light bulb. I'm putting in a Nike. Want to make a movie in a minute. Ain't no trust in a minute. I ain't no business in a vision. All your business is like that. I'm about to get up in the kitchen. Everything is really about the
And I always like to pin curl the curls that will frame the face because I need those curls tight. So when I comb the hair out, the hair would just be popping. So after I cut that wrap strip off, I did go ahead and comb the baby hairs out a little bit. And then I sprayed them down with the freeze spray and swooped them back into place just to give them some hold. Because with the mousse baby hairs, the hairs are real soft and they will flow freely if you don't spray any holding product or agent on it. So now what I'm doing, I'm just running my fingers through the curls because we want like that voluminous look. Like, y'all, this came out so bomb. Like, I kid you not, like, this came out better than I expected it, low key, like, for real, for real. Like, I was so pleased with the results and I so love this wig. Like, y'all know I keep it 100 when it comes to the hairs and the wigs. I promise you, this company is legit. Like, when you get this wig, you'll be like, yeah, this is legit. And once again, this is a 22-inch lace front wig, 613 straight. It is 22 inches. It is 200% density. I went ahead and did custom roots on this using Clairol's Textures and Tones 2N dark brown. And then we went ahead and watercolored the rest of the hair using Odor Titanium and Platinum. And we got this super sexy, like, ooh, voluminous look. I love it. Once again, check out Wiggins Hair on Instagram and also follow me on Instagram at Slay by Jordan. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And turn on your post notifications. I'll be back with more. Goodbye.